Hey everybody, this is Dean and welcome to Photo Blue. Today I thought I'd show you how to make GIMP a little more like Photoshop. So if you're used to Photoshop and you're trying to learn GIMP, this might make it easier for you. So this is kind of the default layout here of GIMP, just to give you an idea what GIMP looks like initially. And this modification is going to make GIMP look a little more like Photoshop, and it's going to give us some of the functionality as far as quick keys and hotkeys and stuff. So let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go up here to Edit, and we want to go up to Preferences, because we need to find out where our plugins are. So if we go down here to the bottom where it says Folders and click this little plus, it gives us all of these folders. And if we click on the plugins, you'll see it gives us a couple of folders here. The one we're looking for is the one that starts with users. It's probably going to be on the C drive, although you could have it on the D drive, but generally users is going to be on the C drive. It's going to have the name of your logon on. In my case, my demo logon is just called config. And then there's going to be a directory called app data, roaming, GIMP, GIMP 210 plugins. We're looking for this GIMP folder. And to find that, we're going to go back over here and we're going to go look under GIMP, and you'll see this is the directory, and we found GIMP here, and it has 2.10 is the folder name, and that's the folder we're actually going to replace. So one caveat that you may want to know about is the app data. So if you go here and you go to users, config, and you're looking for app data, you won't find it unless you have hidden folders visible. And to do that, we actually go to Options, and we go here under View, and you'll see Show Hidden Files, Folders, and Drives. So you want to click that on so you can see app data. Otherwise, you could put the full you could actually put the full path in there to get it, but that's the easiest way, is to turn that on so you can see it. So you want to get to this folder right here. Now the next thing we want to do is download the plugin pack. To do that, we're going to go to github.com/dolinux/PhotoGIMP. And so I'll put a link to this in the description of the video, but you're going to go over here to where it says code, this green button, and you're going to download the zip right there. And when you do that, we'll get this zip file in downloads. And so you can do one of two things. You can extract this whole thing, or you can just open up the zip and then go under here under Photo Master. If you unzip the whole thing, you're going to look for this PhotoGIMP-master folder. Then we're going to go under var. Then we're going to go under app. And we're going to keep on drilling down until we get to GIMP. And then you'll see there's the folder 210 here. Now, let's go back to our other, this is our actual configuration folder right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out of GIMP entirely when I'm working with this, because what you can do is one of two things. You can either back this up and put it someplace, or you can rename it. And so I'm going to rename this, and I'm going to just put .old after it. Like I said, you could also save a copy of it. If all else fails, if you want to get rid of the PhotoGIMP, you can uninstall and reinstall GIMP, and it should fix it back to the normal one. But I'm going to show you how to switch it back easily. So we're going to just leave this as the old GIMP for now. Then we're going to go back over to our other folder here, which is the one that's from the zip file, and we're going to copy this folder and paste it into here. So now we have a new 2.10 here, and then we have the old one, which is marked with a .old at the end of it. So if we open up GIMP, you'll see that it has a logo that says PhotoGIMP on it now, which has all the plugins and all the configurations in it to make GIMP look a little more like Photoshop and function a little more like Photoshop. All right, so what it does is it basically changes the default layout so it looks a little more like Photoshop as far as things on the side right here. And so you have layers and you have channels, paths, and such right here. The other thing it does is it actually makes all of the shortcuts, so all the quick keys that you're used to, will be the same in GIMP. So that's an advantage to putting PhotoGIMP in, or one of the main advantages to it. So now if we want to change this back to the regular GIMP, we're going to close out of GIMP, and I'm going to take this folder right here, which is the one with PhotoGIMP in it, the 2.10 in here, and you can either rename this or you can just delete it. In this case, we're going to just delete it. And then we're going to go to the 2.10 that has old on the end of it, and we're going to rename that as well. So we're going to rename that back to 2.10. And so it's back to the original name now. So now if we open up GIMP, you'll see it has the original splash screen on it, and it has the original layout on it that GIMP comes with by default. So that's how you install PhotoGIMP to make GIMP look a little more like Photoshop and function a little more like Photoshop, to make it a little easier for you to learn GIMP. I'm Dean, and this has been PhotoBlue, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.